Hi everyone. I'm out here on it's the West Yorkshire moors. It's about 5 or 6 miles from where I live. The village of Marsden is a few miles that way. So I'm out here just going to do a bit of sketching, sketch the landscape, some beautiful hills and moorland across this way. And behind me, you can see, looking towards Huddersfield, um, some really great landscapes there. So I'm just going to be just out here painting, and you can see what I'm doing this afternoon. So my sketching equipment tends really not to vary. I bring the same stuff out with me wherever I go, so I know exactly what I need to get a particular effect. Sometimes I'll paint with acrylics, sometimes I use watercolors, and I'll often use abrasive media on top of that. Today I'm going to use watercolors for the first sketch, and maybe use some acrylics later. I'm painting in a sketchbook, and that's clipped to a piece of hardboard, which I brought with me. I've also got a selection of pencils and charcoal, some oil pastels, a few soft pastels, and a few graphite sticks as well. So for me, sketching is about collecting information. I don't really want to produce a realistic photographic rendering of a scene. Um, Occasionally, if I'm doing a townscape or something complicated, I might do a more carefully observed drawing, which sort of serves as a photograph for me. But normally, I don't paint from photographs. I sometimes take them for colour notes, but really, that's about all. So, landscape painting is about being outside. I'm trying to capture the feeling of being outside in a landscape, in the wind, the clouds, the sunlight, the rain. I'm capturing a sort of memory of what it's like today so that I can recreate that back in the studio. So for this next sketch, I'm using acrylics on a toned paper. So first of all, I'm marking in the darker tones of the hillside with paint straight from the tube, diluting it a bit with water. And next, I'm adding sky tones, again squeezing paint straight from the tube onto the paper. So I like the shape and the colour of the distant hills here, framed by these sort of ochre coloured grasses in the foreground. And I love the way that they sort of wave in the wind and create a sort of rippling effect. So all I'm doing here is putting down on paper some marks, colours and shapes that'll help me remember this sketching session. I'm not trying to create a finished painting at all. These marks and colours are just for me, and they help me express my feelings about the landscape so that I can use the sketches back in the studio to create something else. So as you can see, I'm not trying to do a finished painting or do anything that looks like a finished painting. All I'm trying to do at the moment is capture some of the essence of being outside, have a look at some of the colours, the capture the beauty and the solitude. And what I'll do with these sketches is take them back to the studio and use those to inform perhaps a larger painting or a series of paintings. Um, and that's really the essence of sketching outdoors. Rarely do I attempt to finish a painting outdoors. All the sketches that I use, I'll take back to the studio and use them there. So check out my website to see more of my work and for details of my upcoming courses and workshops. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. See you soon.